Jai Gurudev to all of you. Myself Rohit Dutt, and I'm taking your business studies class. So, students, in our previous class, we have studied the new topic cooperative society, its definition, features, merits, and demerits. And today we will be discussing the types of cooperative societies. Okay, and one more message, please go through the EPDF of this chapter which I have provided you in the group so that learning could be more effective. And one more message, please follow the guidelines of lockdown, stay home and be safe. Okay, coming to our point first, that is consumer cooperative society. So consumer cooperative society, it is established to protect the interest of consumer. Okay, it seeks to eliminate middlemen by establishing a direct link with the producers. So it purchases goods of daily consumption directly from manufacturer or wholesaler in bulk and sells them to the member at reasonable price. Clear everyone? So profit, if any, are distributed among the members on the basis of their capital contribution or purchase. Got it? Now come producers cooperative society. You can see in the screen itself. So the main aim of the society is to help small producers who cannot easily collect various inputs of production and face problem in marketing. So it purchases raw materials, tools, equipment and other items in large quantity and provide these to their members at reasonable price and also buy their output for sale. Clear everyone? So profit are distributed among the members on the basis of their contribution to total pool of goods produced and sold. Clear? So Amul is an example of producers cooperative society. Coming to our third, that is marketing cooperative society. So it performs various marketing functions such as transportation, warehousing, packing, grading, marketing, research, etc. for the benefit of its members. Clear? So the production of different member is pooled together and sold by the society at a good price. So it eliminates middlemen and improves the competitive position of its member. So the profits are distributed among members according to each member contribution to the pool of output. Clear? Now coming to next point, point number 4, that is farmers cooperative society. So in such a society, small farmers join together and pool their resources for cultivating their land collectively. So it provides better quality seeds, fertilizers, machineries and other modern techniques for cultivation of crops. Got it everyone? Then coming to next point, that is credit cooperative society. So such society comprise of person who seeks financial help in the form of loans. They provide loan to their members on easy term and reasonably low rate of interest. So out of the amount collected as capital and deposits made by the members. Got it? Then last one is cooperative housing society. So the main aim of this type of society is to provide houses to people with limited means or income at reasonable prices and also give them their option of paying in installment. Got it? So it constructs flat or provides plots to members on which the member themselves can construct the house as per their choice.